I've been using the Motif Duo for the last 3 months, and so I wanted to share my experience with any moms out there who are curious whether this is a good breast pump or not. I will admit I have more positive things to say about it than negative, though, so that just kind of prefaces my review of the breast pump. I've been using this for my second born, but I do have another Motif machine I owned with my daughter. I owned the Motif Luna, and I didn't really care for it just because of the size. So come second time around, I wanted something more compact, something rechargeable, something portable and light. And especially because I'm a busybody, having something that I can carry with me room to room or even on vacation or at the park is a game changer. I know there are hands-free breast pumps out there. I just didn't want to go that route because I've used one in the past and it wasn't comfortable. I just didn't feel like it was helping me to produce milk. I barely was getting anything out of it. And so anyway, that's kind of also the reason why I stuck with that traditional flange and bottle and connector type breast pump. Now, in terms of suction power, even though it's small, it's definitely comparable to the Motif Luna. There are 10 levels with the suction and 10 levels with the massage. So I just kind of go halfway with both of them, but even at the highest level, it's not painful. I feel fairly comfortable. I've used it at times where I've felt more engorged, and I feel pretty comfortable even at the highest level. So I wouldn't have any concerns about it being painful, at least, in my experience. It's also easy to clean, and I think that with moms who, pump multiple times a day, having to clean a bottle is just probably the worst ending to your pump sessions. So I really like that with the Motif Duo that I only have a few parts to clean. Once I take off the backflow protector, then really in terms of what I clean is I clean my bottle, I clean the valve. This is also still a little bit wet because I just used it and I washed it and took it off of the rack to show you. But yeah, so I just clean the bottle, the valve, and then the flange. Sorry, I was like losing my mind there. The flange with the top. Now the flange does come off of the lid, except I just keep it on. I mean, when I clean it, I haven't seen any buildup or anything of that sort. So anyway, very easy for me to clean the three, quote unquote, the three parts here. And if you're looking for something where, in the middle of the night you're pumping and not wanting to wake up your baby, this is also good because it's not loud. The hum is slightly louder than the Motif Luna, but I haven't had issues with using it and waking up my baby in the middle of the night. The other nice thing is if you own a Motif machine like I do already and you need a replacement part, you can use these interchangeably. So I actually have some parts from the Motif Luna that I didn't really use because I wasn't pumping as much back when I had my first child. So I can actually just use that interchangeably with the Motif Duo, and that saves me in the pinch if, let's say, my valve is broken or I can't find a connector piece. So anyway, that's something that's a bonus if you're, staying within the Motif line. Yeah, I say overall, the machine is compact, portable, it's rechargeable, it's quiet, it's easy to clean. And then you can also go hands-free if you like to. There is an area, a little slot here for a lanyard. I don't really care for that because it's easy for me to just hold in one hand, but you could go hands-free too if you wanted to. A little trick, actually, let me just throw that in here. And speaking of the cleaning, as I mentioned earlier, it's easy to clean, but I also save myself some time because I actually only use one bottle when I'm pumping. I will haka on the other side. This is what I'm used to when I nursed my son. I would haka the other side, and so it just is my little trick for helping me to feel comfortable and maximize my milk production. If that's the only takeaway you take from here is to use a haka while you're pumping, then by all means that's a win for me. since I'm kind of on that whole helping you with unsolicited advice, I did also want to throw in that my favorite milk storage bags are the Nuuly bags. So these guys I just order right off of Amazon. Comes in a box like this. The reason I really like this is because there's a spout feature on here. So once I warm up my milk, I can just rip this guy off and pour it into my bottle and minimize spillage. I also sometimes may need, like if I'm just doing the haka while I'm nursing my son, if I have a couple ounces that I need to throw into an existing bag, then I just put this in the fridge, and this top enclosure is actually really, really strong to the point where sometimes I have to use a little bit of force to pry it open. But it goes to show that this is a really sturdy and quality bag. Once you fill it up, this does expand on the bottom. You can then sit it up in the fridge, and then once you're ready to freeze it, it will lay flat, and that's how I store my milk bags. So anyway, just throwing that out there in the case that it also helps you with your breast pumping journey. Overall, my review is if you're considering the Motif Duo, I say go for it. You know, it's definitely one of those machines that I would say I didn't regret buying in comparison to the Motif Luna. So yeah, if you have any particular questions about the features or just in general, you know, breastfeeding, breast pumping in general, feel free to leave a comment. I'll do my best to get back to you. But I'm so thankful for you watching this video and spending some time with me. And I hope that you check out my other videos. And best of luck on your breastfeeding journey. Thank you.